Now if I turn that button on, that turns that microphone thing on. There we go. We're almost there. All right. I'm starting early, everyone. Siggy said the storm's coming in, so we better do this quick. He just wants to get... He's almost like that Kim Raudenbush. He's trying to get more stream time here so he can watch his hellhole a little bit more. That's all it is. I know what's going on, Siggy. You just want to see those diamonds go up in smoke. Anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and all you others. And I know it's early. We're starting early. We're having some fun here because this thing is just popping out left, right, and center. And I figure we better start before it dies. So welcome everyone. It is day 130 of the Icelandic volcano eruptions. If you are watching this stream live, you will see in your chat box that it says top chat or live chat. If it says top chat or live chat replay, the keyword being replay, you will know that you are watching a stream that has already been finished and is technically archived, and you are watching a stream that's been recorded in the past. So anyway, I figured I'd throw all that stuff in there before I said hi to everyone. And I'm still working on trying to locate one file there that I misplaced, but I will find that. Anyway, we are gonna say hi, and I see lots of people in here. They're popping in left, right, and center. So Piggy, Lava Bomb, John Elliott, Chicky Gomberg is here, Sue Hayes is here, DJ Puff is here, and of course Arizona Snowman is in here. Thanks for being here, and appreciate your good work and help. Let's see, Ricky Music popped in as well, Pat Murphy, Sue Cron. That's a fairly new name there, but welcome, Sue. I haven't seen your name before, and hope you enjoy the stream. We do stream daily, and there's my most delicious barbecue guy. I still want to see a picture of a huge barbecue, some kind of a big rib rack on that barbecue spit going around there, Mark. Anyway, good to see you. Also, Aaron Horton, how you doing tonight? Yeah, I'm looking at the bacon and all kinds of nice things. Anyway, let's see who else. Siggy, of course, is in the house. For those who don't know, Siggy is indeed one of the guys who owns that wonderful volcano, with the land that's now all covered in lava that have diamonds throughout it, right, Siggy? Anyway, Frosty username also back in the house, as well as DMC. Let's see, going up the list real quick, I think I got most of you. Sadra Rockland, Terry Curry, Frank McCloud, let's see, who else popped in? Ice Cowboy is here. Steve Penland also popped in. Good to have you guys on board. Also, Fred is in the house. Going up, Agent X, I see, is also here. Good to have you guys all on board. And just looking to see if I missed any more. Jacqueline Stevens, welcome, and glad you made it from over there to over here. Yeah, the bunny was lazy, and she's still lazy in the same spot yet, so you aren't missing anything. Bo is also in here, and Clark Hall. So welcome all you guys. Julie Warts here as well. Space J is back. Matthias also in the house. Donald Holstein, Carla Edwards. Oh boy, they're just piling in like crazy. They must have found out. Thendis Nye is here. Right side, sorry. What? Don't be sorry. I missed what you said. Why you being sorry, Thendis? Thendis Lava flowing. Oh, now I'm going up the list here and reading a little bit more. Okay, yeah, you should be. No, that's okay. Depending on where you're standing and looking, of course. And I guess in this case it would be the right side. But if we were standing over in the other view from looking from the north to the south, it would definitely be on the left. So, also Loot Mule is in here. Pamela Moncure. I think I got John earlier. And of course, Thendus. Appreciate having you in the house. Let's see. Cat3 also popped in. Kevin Haynes, Loot Mule, I think I said your name already, and welcome back anyway. Okay, Paul Hunter, there's another name I didn't see before. Anyway, I'll get going and get at it here a little bit to talk about what's going on. And as you see, of course, it is erupting quite a bit. And actually in this shot, when you look at it, and I don't even know if I've got my crayons in the right place. Yeah, I do. What we're looking at, of course, this is the our RUV cam that's way up over on the ridge, and they've pulled the zoom back a little bit. And over here is what you can see is what's left of Equipment Hill, as they called it. And you can see it looks like there's some burning striations down here, so there may have been some thinner flow going over, but back here it is definitely toast, and the lava is already upon it. So about where that little wind turbine thing is that they had on there, from there on in that direction is pretty much gone. And we'll see that fill up a whole bunch. And I'm going to try to get around to some of the other views here so we can try to see that a little bit better. Anyway, we'll go down to the valley first, check on the berm. And it doesn't really look like anything's pouring over the berm yet. I don't think there's any lava going down there. And pretty calm and quiet there in that Hagi. And of course, if you look at the top there, you can see the glow of the volcano. Pretty awesome to see that. And then we will pop over to this one, and this is the Bacon traffic area. This is actually a much better view, and what I was saying, that little wind turbine is sitting right about there. And yes, there's some other equipment right there, and I think there was a little bit more just over from it as well. But you definitely see active flow right here, and you can see the burn marks coming down. So it's definitely overflown that hill, and we will probably not see it for too much longer. It's just going to be a bump in the road for this volcano. So kind of neat to see, and this is kind of a nice lava shot there to be able to see how everything is flowing in different patterns and so on. I like it. I like it. So Truth is in the house as well, and Titus310 also popped in. Welcome, you guys. Madcap also back in here. Larry Vladika back in the house as well. Glad to have you on board, you guys. Maui Me, wow, yeah. Cisco also in the house. Welcome. Sandra, wow, I haven't watched all day. Very pleasant surprise. It is indeed. And you know, it's been pouring out very, very well, just since it erupted. We can pop over to the chart real quick just to see what that looked like. This was the latest one that I had downloaded, so it's about 10-12 minutes old or whatever. But you can see everything was still on the rise, and as long as it's hanging in there, we'll be okay. So we might be good for the entire show before it turns off. Anyway, I wanted to get back to the lavely things. Yeah, one of the cameras is buffering there. I don't know why, but it doesn't love us. I guess it doesn't want to be seen. And just to add one more perspective, of course, this was the view from the still cam to the north. So it looks pretty awesome, and you can see how that flow is going over the previous layers down in the valley. So you know, if you're looking down, whoop, crayons aren't working. So you look down here, you see that stuff that's flowing right over top of the last layer. So this is really building it up, and very interesting. Dodger says Guten Tag has posted a drone flyover of the volcano that showed Observation Hill. Okay, cool. So yeah, anybody wants to go have a look over on Guten Tag's channel. I don't have the link handy. Maybe I can find that during the break or something. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, sorry. For those who are joining us, I did start early today because we really did want to see a little bit more action or flow, if you will, and we are seeing what we love the most, the bacon. And it is actually a pretty awesome show to see that stuff just pouring out of there like that, and the splashovers that we're getting. The other thing I wanted to point out here was, if you're looking at the output point there, we no longer have that rock that was in the middle, or that hump, whatever you want to call it. It's been washed clean. So that's kind of interesting to see as well. Unless it's actually built up more material and using this second path over here. But it certainly looks like that's a pretty broad flow coming out of there. Okay, trying to take a look here. I guess everybody's just saying hi and all kinds of things here in the chat. Just I saw a big boulder falling down that stream earlier. Frosty, that may have been what you seen, is that sliding down the hill. It's oh, here comes some more over the top. That is actually pretty awesome. I can hardly wait till it gets a little bit darker outside, because then we won't see quite as much of the that sun glare in this shot, and it'll look even better. So anyway, popping back around the other views, of course, this is the visor view, and you can see that we are getting some good spillage here. So that's over coming down the right side, as Sten has reminded us of. And if we're looking north, of course. So pretty cool. And you know, one of the things I was going to mention here, if you look at that crater, it's really given itself a fairly round cone now. You know, that's what it looks like. It's done a good job rebuilding, and if it gets a little violent again, we're going to see more of those chew marks or teeth marks in it. So this is pretty much all fresh material that's landed up there. So pretty awesome to see that. You know, it's really building back up. Loot Mule says Guten Tag had another great shot of the empty cone with the drone. Okay, I was not aware of that, but we did see that other one that oh, I forgot the fellow's name already. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Visit Iceland had posted from that one. We were able to see that, and I kind of liked it. Anyway, you seen just now a little bit more splatter coming or hitting the edge on our side that we're able to observe, and that material's just hanging there, and basically it'll just sit there and build up the rim of the crater, and it's going to be interesting to see. Of course, it's going to build it up, then it's going to collapse again, or like once it gets a little more violent, some of that material is going to fall back in. So when we see those collapses, that's going to look pretty cool on here. Unfortunately, because the crater is getting higher, it's going to be more difficult to see what is actually going on inside. So Yeah, it is. And yeah, Doug, as you said, crazy how this was just a big hole yesterday, and now it's full on volcano, and that's exactly what it looks like from a perspective. When you're looking at this is kind of what you would envision, right? So pretty awesome to see that. Sandra Rockland, any idea how deep the cauldron is when it's empty? Um, okay, well, what we've seen, and I'm gonna just kind of guesstimate here. Okay, the valley floor from actually, I'm not gonna guess. I'm gonna answer that, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, and then I'm gonna start the official showtime start, and then I will explain to you the depth or what we think is right there. Okay, and we're gonna talk about where the valley floor is, right, underneath this material. So it's going to be cool. We got a couple of diagrams that are of interest tonight. So anyway, I'm going to take just a very short break, guys. So don't go away because we are just getting started with this. I did start early because we wanted to watch the lava flow, and I actually want to put it back on the other one that I want to see the most, and I think that is this guy here, because we definitely can see that what they refer to as Equipment Hill, or it used to be Observation Hill, but it's Equipment Hill, or Theater Hill's on the other side, right? So I don't know how far Theater Hill's got as far as lava. Probably not that much because majority of it is going to the north. So pretty awesome, and still pouring off to the north, or the right side or east side of the path that's taken downward. Anyway, I'm going to take that short little break. I will be right back, so don't anyone go away. We'll kick off the real show in a couple of minutes. Thanks. Okay, I turned that microphone back on. I guess Nightbot decided to say it's time to start the stream. That came on right at 5, so according to my time, 5 p.m. Anyway, looks pretty cool, guys. And for those who aren't just joining, we kind of started early a little bit here, and I just figured I'm going to take a real quick break, and I did. And now I am back, and we are officially started the show already. So we're going to carry on with what we were talking about. What we did talk about the hill a little bit over there, and I actually have a different shot or different angle that Rob so kindly provided for us, and we'll throw that up here, and you can kind of see the racetrack that went right across the back end of that equipment hill. And there is no doubt about that there is a lot of lava flowing over it now. So very interesting to see. So the racing stripes are cool. That red touch is really nice, but it's unfortunately going to get bogged down in the lava and will never go anywhere. So that looked pretty awesome. And let's see, what else did we have here? And we got this. So this will help you with the depths of what our crater actually is, and the rim around it. Now, it building itself up so much, in the last 24 hours, you can probably add a meter just right around the rim of the crater. So anyway, that looks pretty awesome as far as the actual depth of the lava field. And again, this is where it is going to the valley floor, is the actual depth that they're measuring. So some of those places, you see right around the edge of the crater, 105 meters. That's pretty awesome. And just so you have your orientation correct, over on the right-hand side is that's your equipment hill, if you will. So that's kind of where that's sitting. And just so you understand, you're looking at a picture that's pointing straight north, right? So it looks pretty awesome. And then I also had this one, and gives you a little bit slightly different scale of looking at it, and may help. This one's the actual photo with the overlay of the material. So pretty awesome shots, and Rob was the one who got those in there. And of course, it's self-explanatory where they came from. So all cool. And we want to get back to the lava flow and see lots of bacon now. So it is flowing though, and that's beautiful. All right, trying to go through here. There's a few more people who popped in. Dinkle Storm Chaser popped back in. Colin Deadman, glad to have you guys here. Yeah, most of the time. Oh, okay. Just reading some of the stuff. Okay, Apf is also here. Cat 3, I got you earlier. Marbecco is back in the house. Betty is also here. Welcome. We've got Robert Ruinblom, if I said it right. These Roberts, they got some unusual names. Must be Deutsch. Anyway, welcome. Also, Don Arnold is back in here, smoking, joking. Let's see, Maui Me I got earlier. Barb A, welcome back. Glad to have you on board tonight. Scott Harden, I think I might have mentioned you earlier, but Sandra Snyder also in here. Okay, Brown Wire also popped in. Liam also in here. Good to see you. Flo Smith is also here. Lava Bomb, I think I said you earlier. Probably 4 times already. Anyway, I just figured I'd say hi to those other people coming in. And, you know, the screen kind of speaks for itself. We know what's going on here. We can see the overrun of the hill. And we can also see a tremendous amount of lava pouring out of there. Yeah, those Roberts, they're the worst, for sure. I completely agree there, RLC. And welcome, Rob. Glad to have you on board. And pretty awesome show here as far as the bacon. I really like it. So very, very cool. Very cool. And let's see, I wanted to kind of pop around a little bit and see different angles here. Too bad that other one is still buffering. I'm gonna have to try to get that going again, see if it'll work. Because I wouldn't mind having that other angle from down yonder. Status Quo also in the house. Bobby Joe also popped in. Welcome, you guys. London Lava Lout is also in the house. Welcome. And Russell Jr. also popped in. Pistol Pete, neighbor Pistol Pete is here. I think, Sheila also popped in. MRS is also in the house. Welcome. I'm glad to have you on board. Robert Frary also in here. Emily Flotilla is back as well. Lou is also in here. Boy, you guys snuck in while I wasn't looking. Hi, Lady Justice. And that was another one. But at least Lady Justice put my name in red there so I could see. When you go to Iceland, kick it. Oh my God, I don't know if I want to kick it. It's that's a lot of lava over there. That's I can't see that being just 7 cubic meters per second coming out of there. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm thinking that that volume is probably back up somewhere around 10 or 12. But I don't know. The whole family is in the house. You betcha, Sandra. And Alabine also here. Welcome back. Did I miss anyone? Schmuck, Sneak, Snuck. Frank? Frank, what are you doing? Why are you sneaking around, Frank? Okay, Frank. That's enough. We see you, Frank. Put the pizza down, Frank. That's to share for everyone. Anyway, okay. Snuck, Sneak. Sneaked it. Yeah, Diane sneaked it in. Which is all pretty cool, and welcome, you guys. I'm glad to have you on board. And it is day 130, and when I look at that number, I'm going, holy mackerel, a day 130. Now, I know there were a lot of people who guessed at day 130 being one of those days where the lava was supposed to hit the ocean, and it's a far cry from it. So kind of interesting to see. Now, I had said it's going to hit the ocean on day 169, but I don't know if it's going to do that anymore, considering what I'm seeing. So unless this thing starts really hoofing it up. So okay, Rob says, evening all, sorry not able to hang with you tonight. Long day and prepping for a long day tomorrow. Be good and don't be throwing any lava or dictionaries, Dr. Fox. Oh, come on, I like my Oxford. It's the right weight. Oh, fun. They put a blessed berm in the way. Yeah, Wild Piggy. Yeah, actually, I'm surprised about that berm, and Rob and I were kind of chatting about that a little bit before last night, a little bit after after the show and everything. And you know, if they would have left the two flow spots coming out of Upper Maridalia, if they would have left them alone and just let it go and just built one big berm down at the bottom, at the bottom end of Nathagi, they you know, would have had oodles and oodles of time to do that, and they could have built one really big one and really filled that valley up, and we'd still have Theater Hill to be able to look at the volcano from and that kind of thing. Although the volume, you know, as it progresses here now, it would be changing things, especially if, you know, it being a shield volcano, it wants to turn into a shield, and it's going to flood the immediate area around the crater is all going to get filled up. So that's what it likes to do first and foremost. So in between eruptions, things cool down, those layers, they start to build. So what does the map look like? Late. Zoe, really the map hasn't changed all that much as far as lava coverage, and that was kind of when we were looking at the 3D map yesterday, and I do have that loaded up, and I will show that soon. You do see a lot more lava, but there's no new areas that are covered up, and it's basically over layering the existing layers. Also wanted to say good evening. Thomas P is back in here. Good to have you in here. Let's see, there was a couple others that I missed. Bob is in the house. Let's see, did I miss anyone else? Anyway, glad to have all of you guys on board today. And it is an awesome, awesome looking scene that we have on the screen. So I'm really quite enjoying this. And even if we pop around to the other ones, when we have this nice clear weather, we can really see what's going on. Well, it's starting to get cloudy over there, but still, the ground level weather is not bad for filming right now. So obviously they're doing well. And our volcano appears to be growing in size. So I'm hoping it's going to continue to repair those edges and rebuild that cone, because right now it looks like it's on a tilt is what it really is, and that's more evident once it kind of dies out. I was going to try to get that other camera going here again. I don't know if it's still buffering or not. It might be. We'll see what we get here. And but this is a pretty awesome shot from the RUV cam, and then when you swing the other way, we see this from the MBL cam. So that lava is just trucking down here, and then down that little fall, and keeps going. Pretty awesome, you guys. It is pretty awesome. Anyway, I'm going to clear that. Okay, let's see. Flow. Those Master of Ceremonies. Thank you. Pretty cool flow. Okay. Yeah, been cracking the whip. Oh boy. Siggy, go nice or you're going to have a strike on your hands. Oh, let's see. What else we got going on here? She's posting for her class picture. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Something. It is pretty awesome to see that. I just wish that other view wouldn't be buffering, because that would be a real nice one to add to it. Okay, Pavel is back in the house. Now that they can guess the volume of the flow, they can get, let it overflow the berms to the east. I don't know if they're, okay, I'm sorry, I got to reread that. And now that they can guess the volume of the flow, they can let it overflow the berms on the east. Well, I don't know if they can or not, or if they're going to stop it or anything like that. I had a couple of beep messages here. I gotta go take a look and see what is going on. And okay, I see what's going on. So yeah, a little bit more good evidence of what is going on. So I will show those. I've got some other pictures there for you shortly, and they're from different sources, of course, and we will just put them on briefly just so you guys can see them. But I'm going to do that in a little while. I got to load them up first, and that takes me a little bit to do, and I don't want to click too many buttons because I've made mistakes before and I don't want to disappear. Oh, let's see, what else we got happening? What does it get darker? It's going to get somewhat darker, and we're hoping it does. So we can see that lava flowing a little bit better. I'm just wanting to throw around the other views. Going to the still cam, you can see it is actually quite a lot of lava sitting there, and it's brightening up the scene very, very well. So from this shot, it does, it's all of them. It looks really, really bright right now. So one of the things, it's hard to say temperature really truly from the camera, but that whiter material, it's probably cooking somewhere around 1200 degrees Celsius. So it's interesting to see that. Lava out. Does Rob go? When does Rob go to Iceland? I don't know. That guy keeps hiding the truth of when he's going to go. I don't know. We'll have to ask him. So Rob, if you are in here, London Lava Lout is wondering when you're going to go to Iceland. And I know you said it wasn't at the same time I was, so you were going to be going earlier or something. So hopefully we'll find out if you're listening. I know you were popping in and out, so anyway, I'm going to put it back on that one because we can really see that stuff flowing down the hill. Oh, look at that, just curled right off the backside or north side of the crater. That was pretty awesome. Good timing. Yeah, that is pouring over pretty good. I'm sorry, I'm just staring at the screen, guys. It's interesting to see that. No, Lou, that doesn't work in here. And we've got things set up, so we're happy. Yeah, it is. That is just coming out of there. Kind of leaving me in kind of, what do I say? This is getting back to what we were seeing earlier in its life, where it was just shooting up like mad. And I'm wondering if we're going to get back to that stage where it's actually going to really, really push out, really significant amounts to shoot them higher, right? So again, that all depends on how much actual gas is in that magma, and of course the actual physical size of the lava tube. There's a lot of stuff to calculate out if you want to know precise stuff, right? So a lot of guessing involved. I try all the time. Yeah, Lou, no worries, and just don't overdo it bugging the bot. And we'll be okay. John Hesselink, okay, is also in the house. Welcome Ducky also popped in. Banana Hammock also in here. Welcome, you guys. Glad to have you on board. And for those who don't know, I am DrFox2000. I'm your host. I am located in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, about 5,000 kilometers away from the volcano, or 3,154 miles, just roughly. And that might go down a little bit, because if this thing keeps growing, I might be a little closer in a few months. We all will be, actually. So it looks pretty cool. Anyway, glad you guys could join us. Please, if you like the lava show and you like what's going on the screen, hit that like button, please. And I see we're only at 153 right now, and that for a regular show here is pretty low. So I think there's somebody's holding out. Some of the lava lovers, maybe they're mesmerized by what's on the screen and they forgot to do it. Because we do really have a lot of lava flowing down there right now. Really, really awesome. Thanks, Truth, for hitting that. And Jim Strickland, it looks like a little dab flowing down Glendy. Oh, on the opposite side, maybe. Let's have a peek. Well, most of this is all, we know all the stuff we see on this screen is flowing in this direction, but let's have a look here. Well, the stuff on the right side here that we're looking at, that's going to end up coming around, and this is your equipment hill here, right? Or what's left of it. Right there. So that other material will end up coming down this way and then start building up along here. If this overflows, we're going to get like lumps and piles down here. So this will stop and then try to overflow that, and that's going to bury that whole thing. So it's going to look pretty cool. I like it. Boy, that's a lot of yellow lines on there. Okay, back to, where was I going? To the other, I was going to go look at this one here real quick. And I can't see anything flowing directly into Gjaldingadarlar. I can plan, what? Plan it yet? What are you planning? No, hang on, don't plan anything yet. Can you check out the panoramic cam? No. I'm not going to put that one on here. That's too much trouble. Sorry, Truth. And that one, I think they would have an issue with it. So I'm going to stay away from that. Paul Zilla also in the house. Good to see you. And I was going to look for something else while I'm talking. So Spion Claw also popped in. Good to see you again. Love the lava though, pretty awesome. And let's throw it back to, which screen do we want? Pick that one. All right, we'll push that one on. And Enigmatic Bird, £2.99. Thank you very much for that super chat. That's going in the kitty for the trip, so that is awesome. And for those who are new to the stream, I am going to Iceland. I will be going boots on the ground on the 17th of August, and we'll be there till I believe the 23rd, so, or something like that. 17th, yeah, 23rd. I got it all written down, but anyway, yeah, I am going to see the volcano and attempt to live stream it from right at the edge of the crater. Piggy's gonna fly me up there with her contraption there, or with the drone, and we're gonna film it. No, we'll see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen over there yet as far as the live stream, but I am going to make a very valiant attempt to stream from a location somewhere over there that we can have a reasonable view. So, Dr. Flo, what is the flow on the right side along the skyline where it's white? Right side. Emily Flutella towards good socks. Why, thank you. That might come in handy. I was already thinking about that. The socks, and we know what August can be like in Iceland. It's like August here in Alberta. You gotta be ready for that snowstorm. Oh, excellent. Thank you very much, Emily. Okay, getting back to this question I was looking at, the skyline, and on the right hand side, that is kind of a fall, if you want to look at it that way. I wish we had a little bit better angle on that. And what the heck is coming down the street? Something's making a lot of noise. You're looking at this right here. This is a lava fall, and that's probably dropping 3-4 meters, if not more. And hopefully that answered. Is that what you were looking at? Hopefully. Okay, it's me, Doc. Ooh, what? Huh? Piggy, found better straps for the drone, so I won't. Oh, you won't fall. Okay, good. Glad to know that. Waiting for Pizza Friday. Yeah, Maui, me too. Truth 188. Oh, thumbs up. That's pretty awesome. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, guys, and it's not working today. Hello, looking for the volcano has woken up again after its beauty sleep. And it did indeed sleep. So you're an amateur geologist, but how are you geometrically? Why do volcanoes have the same pitch and grade on their downhill slopes? And well, gravity. That is pretty much it. It's gravity that determines where that stuff is going to come down, right? And if it weighs a certain amount, like you see the material overflowing right now, gravity is what's helping it come back to Earth. So as far as gaining the shape, it's how much volume are you getting out on that side. And right now, what I mentioned before, it looks like it's lopsided, right? And I don't know if my yellow's going to show up on the screen too well, but lopsided cone like this, right? We want to see a level cone across here. So to get that level cone is probably not going to happen because of exactly what we just said. Gravity is going to pull it down. I meant check the cam yourself for a second, see how Meridalia is glowing. Okay, are we maybe able to see that on the still cam? I'm wondering if that's possible, because yeah, you can, and that's a shot off of that still cam up on the hill, pretty much straight north of the volcano. Is that kind of what you were referring to there, Truth? Just hoping. Okay, a few more people popped in. Zach is also in the house here, and Tomcat73, good to have you in. And let's see, who else did I miss? Rusty Bolts, that's the name I was looking at. Oh, this thing's refreshing. We'll go back to a different lavally scene while it's doing that. Maybe we'll even put it back to this one here, so we can watch it all pop out. Anyway, I hear a lot of noise outside. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to go take a break, and also I'm going to check out what the noise is. And you guys play nice, and this time please no more food fights. somebody's kind of clean that up. And you know, that's probably going to be Arizona Snowman. He's going to be standing there with the broom afterwards, with all you guys throwing those tomatoes around, and then somebody's got to mop the floor after. So be good. No food fights, okay? Lava, okay, but no food fights. Anyway, the Swedish beard. Whoa, MRS. Major, you have done have a great trip. Some lava vouchers for you. That is awesome. That is super, super awesome. 50-pound super chat. Very kind of you, Major, and really appreciate it. And yes, that will go along into the kitty there for the trip, and definitely awesome. And thank you kindly. But I am going to go take that quick break. So enjoy the lava flow, and hopefully nobody gets too hurt. I don't have too much ointment left for the burns, and you know, you got to keep your burnt areas out in the air. So welcome. Wish I was going. Well, I wish some other people could come along too, but there's certain things that, you know, things happen. Things happen. Anyway, I'm gonna stay out of that. Ointment. Yeah. Ointment. All right, I'll leave that alone. I'm going to just worry about the bandages, okay, for afterwards. If the skin peels, you got to cover that up. Okay, guys, I'm going to go take that 5-minute break, so please don't go away. If you haven't hit that like button yet, kindly consider doing that. Also, if you like what you're seeing, you want to see more of these streams, and you don't know when and where, you can take a look down below in the description, and you'll find the times that we do the streams at. And of course, weekdays and weekends are two different times, but we do try to stream every day. It will not happen every day because of work or other consequences that happen sometimes, but we do our very best to be on because we like lava just as much as you do. Anyway, I'm going to take that break, so if you haven't subscribed yet, please do that, and keep smiling. No food fight. There's bacon, and yeah, too much bacon on the floor already. You're going to slip and slide and hurt yourselves. I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. Keep smiling. Okay, guys and girls, I'm back. I'm DrFox2000, your host, and you are watching day 130 of the Icelandic volcano eruptions. And it is a beautiful, beautiful, lovely evening there in Iceland. And as you can see, there's a lot of material flowing down the hill. And we love it. And this material that we're actually seeing coming towards us is more or less. Whoa! Another Helen B throws a $20 super chat in there. Thank you very much, Helen. Really appreciate that. That'll go into the kitty for the trip fund. That is awesome. Just wanted to mention here the lava is overflowing what is referred to as Equipment Hill. And speaking of Equipment Hill, if it stops doing this, wow, it is just shooting out that lava like crazy. But I don't know, I just kind of wanted to cut away from it for a second and actually show Equipment Hill. We had some various shots of what was coming over it from different angles. So I'm going to do that real quick just to show you guys, and it is actually pretty awesome to see these images and how much lava is pushing over. And I'm going to try to get my screen back in order here so I can do this fairly quickly. So yeah, this was from the RUV cam, and I believe the next one here is from the MBL cam. And you can see how that equipment is just sitting there and how close that lava is getting. So it's not going to be there very much longer, and you can be assured of that. So that was those two guys. Then here's one more from this fella, and this was a shot from Gutentag, and he had that come over pretty well. Same thing, you know, it shows you that lava is just right at for the Pepsi fund. Wow, that's going to be a big Pepsi, Icelandic Pepsi. I wonder how good is their Pepsi over there. That's something interesting I didn't think about. Icelandic Pepsi. It should be just as good as this one. This chat makes me want to start eating piggies again. Well, whoa, hang on, piggy. Fine. Okay. Proper reply. Come on. Sometimes I have to kind of watch out with what I'm wanting to reply. But anyway, that equipment that we were just looking at, it is sitting right there. You can see it, and here. So that is going to be gone soon, and it will be a thing of the past. So cherish these moments while you can still see it a little bit. But I can guarantee you we won't. Pepsi is most likely shipped there. Oh, they don't have. Oh no! Don't tell me they don't have a bottling plant there. That's because you're Major. Yeah. Okay. I'm being nice. Okay. Thank you. Anyway. Did you forget about my question, Sandra Auckland? The depth. Oh, we didn't. We showed that diagram, and I was hoping that you were paying attention, and you weren't. Let me see if I can get back to that for you, and kind of show you if I have the right one loaded on top yet. This should be fairly easy. And we didn't forget about you, Sandra. Really, we didn't. Let's see. Get back in here. And turn this one back on. Yeah, I think this is probably pretty good, or this one. Yeah, this one right here, just so you can take a look, and I will put that back on the screen. So we were talking about the depth of the lava areas, and I need to actually put that back into single screen mode for myself, otherwise I can't even see the numbers. It makes it too small. So when you're looking at that diagram, you take a look and you see that 85 right in the middle, and that is probably about the depth that you're looking for. So what's going on? Oh, I never did actually even get a chance to look at that. They were unloading some stuff across the street for that new house, and I don't know if they were dragging it down the road or what they were doing, but it was noisy. Almost sounded like they were dragging or pulling a trailer that had the a ramp dragging on the back end or something. So whose album cover is that? DJ? That's from the Eruption group. They're a pretty good group, so you might want to look them up on YouTube. K is the best. What? Okay, Dr. Fox is the best Iceland Pepsi King. I love your stream. Okay, welcome and thank you. I mean, naming the volcano Porkzilla. That's final. I don't know if we can do that. Porkzilla. That's kind of interesting though. Anyway, from the still cam, just a real quick shot and look at that one. And if we go back to, we can see. Hey, hi there. The guy's waving. Okay, wave back. Everybody wave to the guy. He's got headphones on. Okay, let's put it on to the other one. We don't need to see him waving. That's okay. And I love that lava. That is really, really pouring out of there now. It seems to like to well up a little bit. Very cool. Let's see. I'm trying to keep up with what's going on in the chat here. It's a little hard, especially when I'm trying to pull the curtains and, you know, move the mirrors and all that. Some of it is interesting to do. Actually, wanted to go back to this one for a second. You can see a little bit more lava right here, and this is kind of interesting to see that flowing out. Pretty cool. And that little dip that we had there is going to fill up, and it's going to fill up fairly quickly if that keeps doing what it's doing. So that was kind of the ridge in between the two flows, if you will. The flow that was originally coming from this side, and then of course now from this side. So it'll fill it up. It'll be cool. And Siggy can find his diamonds right in between there in the crack. Oh no, that didn't sound right. Sorry guys, never mind that. Okay, I gotta try to, I heard a bleep thing go here. Okay, I'm trying to read something here. Okay, I read the important message there, and that actually does make sense. So I will try to relay that in a couple of little tidbit formats right away with, well, I'm not going to relay it. I'm going to kind of throw it into my own words here in a minute. So interesting to see, but you know what, with the amount of lava flow, what we're seeing now, you're thinking that it might be more lava than we had seen before. And one of the big points is that a lot of that lava, when it was heading down into Geldingadalur or into Upper Meradalur, it was in lava tubes, and we did not see a lot of it. So to see this now is kind of a little bit of an optical illusion in a way, because now it's not going through tubes, it's flowing out over top, on top of everything. So it being a little bit more visible, if you want to call it that. So that's kind of something that we have to bear in mind when we're looking at this now. And it was actually a really good point that was made there, and I like that. Okay, getting back to the other bacon scene though, I wish we had that long range shot that was further down that was buffering on us. It would have been nice. Actually, they could probably back out on this a little bit and it'd be better, but it still looks pretty darn awesome to see the way this thing is just flowing and flowing and flowing. According to the relief map, the crater is almost 100 meters across. Yes, that is about right. And when it's empty, it's about 85 meters deep. And those measurements on that map that I had put up, that again is to the valley floor, right? So I think the MBL close-up cam has already been taken out by lava. I thought it got moved off of there. I'm not sure, Kim. If it did get taken out, that would have been camera number 3. And I don't recall seeing anything on that one that would have suggested that it got taken out. Because if we look, I'm just trying to think which, we can't really see it on any of the other shots, unfortunately. It did look like if they moved that other camera over, we might be able to, but it was up fairly high on that hill. So Theater Hill is going to be on the chopping block, but it's not affected by the big rise that we have around Equipment Hill. So kind of interesting. Also, yeah, sorry. No, actually, Kim, I think they moved that one out of there because I think they were fearing that it was going to get taken out. I don't know that for sure. Because they did move 2 of the cameras, and I don't know where they got one camera from, right? So it's kind of a guessing game, if they have another camera set up or if they moved it. So interesting though. Let's see, what do we got going on here? Okay. Who else is asking things here? Flo Smith, does Equipment Hill have scientific instruments for measuring gas and such? I actually do not know what they do have on there. I know they had something that looked like a wind turbine, vertical axis type wind turbine. So I don't know what that was. The MBL close-up cam is still running. I thought we were watching the visor cam. Don't get the two confused. But if the close-up cam, if they got it back going, then it's still up on the hill. I'll have to go hunt for it if that's still working. Oh, I was wrong. Sorry, Doc. So which camera is threatened on Helicopter Hill, or what? Equipment Hill. That's not a camera sitting on there anymore. I don't know if there is a camera. If it was, it would have been one of the still cameras that's left. The camera that used to be there, Kim, was further down, and that got washed away in the lava. So I don't know, and that's quite a while ago that happened. So I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, for those who are joining the stream, I see there's 429 people in here, actually 433 now. Welcome to everyone. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and of course we are watching day 130 of the Icelandic volcano eruption. And Ragnar is doing a beautiful job giving us a very good show of what's going on. And love seeing all the material coming down into Meridalia up in the northeastern area. So we are actually kind of looking southwest at the volcano, and it is putting on a pretty good show. If we switch some of the views around here, if we look at it from this side here, we're looking kind of northwestish, and the area that is of interest right now, of course, is over here. This is Equipment Hill, or was. It's going to be Equipment Buried Hill pretty quick. So very cool and interesting to see how that lava is starting to level the area out, and it's starting to, well, do what a shield volcano does best, and that keeps on putting layers onto the cake, and pretty soon we are going to start seeing a shield. So it is awesome to see that, and I like it. Yeah, Pavel, that's about it. It'll be fossils for the future guys that, the future geologists who are going through, digging through and saying, hey, there's signs of different elements here, let's check this out. And then all of a sudden they say, oh, look, this is like, it's made by aliens or something. And of course this is like 2,000 years in the future, right? Dr. Fox, there's what? Unpredictable, it could fall back into, yes, actually truth, what's going to happen, or what I'm guessing is going to happen, is that the area to the north is going to fill up quite a bit. Our flow into Meridalia will continue, of course, but because every time we stop the eruption and then restart, it gives it time to cool. That cooler material will sit there and kind of just cool down. You get the hotter material off the next eruption, coating over it again, and you're building those cake layers up, and it's going to keep doing that. Just down the road, it's just going to be like that, right? And that's the whole thing behind a shield volcano. I haven't watched the live stream in a while. It seems today there has been more intense than what's been happening in the past 2 weeks. I don't know if you want to call it more intense. I would maybe say we've got better visibility, and really when you look at the past 2 weeks, we have had some very, very poor visibility. So seeing this right now is just absolutely gorgeous and wonderful, now that we've got pretty much clear views of most of these areas. And like you're looking at this shot, this is I don't know exactly where this camera is located right now. It's obviously somewhere on the eastern side of Meridalia, looking back at the crater, but it really, really is showing where that material is flowing, and that is awesome to see. For me, anyway, I don't know. Let's see. And then if we, even from the still cam, even though that picture looks a little blown out as far as the intensity there, but that lava is pretty bright. But that gives you a pretty good idea where the layers are sitting and how it's recoating the existing surface down in Meridalia. And we will continue to see that area rise. It's going to keep building up, building up, building up, right? So it's eventually going to get to the point where, yes, it has to spill out. But the cake layers, they'll, if we have these breaks in the eruptions, that it'll stay contained for the most part. It's, after it cools, because it doesn't make it all the way out, right? It's once those levels get so high on the exit areas, then we're going to see some stuff happening. But for now, I think. Oh, okay, yeah, this is. What is that? Looks like a deer or something coming down the hill. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, whatever that shape is, pretty cool. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in the near future, and I think really, I want to keep watching. I want to keep going with this and seeing what happens, and I hope it doesn't wreck my plans. I kind of planned out where I want to take my drone to and fly from, and and some things that I kind of planned out a little bit and mentioned a little bit to Rob there about it. And, I didn't tell him exactly where I want to be standing, but it's going to be interesting. But hopefully that area will still be free and clear when I get there. I don't think this thing's going to bury things that much by then, but you never know. Robert asks, I guess you had to ask permission to show the content of the live cams. Robert, that's sort of a yes and a sort of a no. And we are following the guidelines, okay? And we have Siggy's permission. LOL, sure you can make plans, yeah, make my plans fluid. Yeah. It depends on where you're standing, Siggy, because it's really filling things up. And, we're on the other side, if we draw over here, back here in that area, somewhere behind Flow, okay, and further to the maybe to the west a little bit more. There's some highland in there, and I don't want that to be buried. So that's going to be interesting. Watching that earlier, let's see, reminds me of Golf Mackie video and Yasur, just smaller. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess so. That collector. Let's see. Zachary, I bet Dr. Fox is talking about the northern side of the volcano. Yes, sort of. But yeah, that's kind of where I want to be heading. Isn't it amazing how much lava has flowed from day one? It is incredible, the volume that's come out of there. LOL, no one ever asks me anything. Oh, Siggy? Come on. I know they don't ask you. They just go on your land and trespass and do things and steal your diamonds. And what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's awesome anyway. Lots of fun. Okay, what else we got going on here? Jason Slater, would be easier to show the 3D map. Yeah, actually it is, and I was just thinking that it's just getting it on the screen. I just got to get the right screen and get it flipped on here. That should be this guy here. So, of course, there's our volcano, and here's our equipment hill, the thing that's getting covered up. And what I was thinking was when we look over here, I'm going to try to straighten that up a little bit so it's a little bit more, well, there. Okay, I was thinking about in here, but this is much higher land over here. So somewhere in this area, and doing a little sightseeing with the drones. So, but this would be good for a vantage point and possibly a place for streaming if it doesn't get too filled up with lava. A guy might have to back up a little bit further up here. So, if we zoom out, this is that little ridge or knoll up in the top there, and that's pretty high up, and I don't know if I'd want to climb all the way up there, but I'm thinking somewhere here, if this isn't lava covered, and that might work out fairly well for me. And if the lava levels do go up too high, there is this area here, but you're only going to see this back side of the cone. But if I'm using the drone for flying over, this is probably a good point to take that around and try that anyway. So that's kind of what I was thinking, guys, and we'll see what happens. So I'm probably fly from the other side too. We'll see. Do you have windshield for your microphone? And actually, that's something I am still working on. Sandra, I know it's windy, and that's the last thing we want to hear. It's just nothing but wind noise blowing through, and so it's gotta have a windsock of some sort on it or a protector. So, yeah, James, sounds like a good plan to me. Yeah, I'm just thinking things through. I mean, and again, it's play it by ear while I'm there, because if the situation has changed somewhat, I don't want to put myself in any kind of danger by being in a situation where I get cut off by lava. I just don't do that. What does the seismo chart look like? Jim, I haven't looked at the latest one yet, and I'm going to actually go take a break, and then after my break, we'll come back and we will throw that chart back up, the fresh one, and it is there, so I'm saving it right now, and let's see, there we go, we'll save it, and yep, got it, and we'll see what it does. When I come back, we'll show you. So, for those who haven't hit that like button yet, if you like what you're seeing on the screen, the amount of lava flowing and the goodness of everything, please hit that like button. The YouTube analytics really depend on that, and we really like that type of support. Helps us out a whole bunch. Just so you guys know, because of the feeds that we're using, we do not monetize this. The super chat is still open and available, but we don't monetize the stream or the recorded video for now. And I think there's a grace period of, I don't know, maybe a month or two or something before we do turn it back on or whatever. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about that for the time being. What's more interesting is being able to see all this stuff, and it's really awesome to see the amount of lava that's now pouring over the side of the hill here. So I do want to take that break. If you haven't subscribed yet, bop that fox on the nose there and click the subscribe button. Hit the bell icon as well, and that way you can always get notified for more of these streams. I did notice that we are at about 48% of the viewers are subscribed, which is really cool, because on average it's usually around 32% for a lot of streams. So we do have a very high rate of return customers, and there's a reason for it, and I'm sure each and every one of you knows that. It's not because you're addicted to lava, it's because you love the stream. Anyway, on that friendly note, I'm gonna go take my break. Keep smiling, no lava tossing, just keep it cool, okay? Don't forget to hit the like, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Thank you. Okay, the microphone is back on, and I had to do what I had to do. So I put the other view on there as well. Anyway, for those joining, I'm DrFox2000. We are basically on the second hour of our show today. Actually, we started early here today, so we are already 1 hour and 34 minutes in, but I am going to be going till 7 p.m. my time here, if not a little bit later. We'll see how things go. But I do have to go feed the bunny and things like that, so we'll see how things happen. Anyway, the views that you're looking at right now, of course, top left is the visor cam, and it's got a fairly decent view. Top right is the view from across the whole side, over on the east side, looking over at a reasonable angle at just about the whole upper show there, and I really like it. And bottom left, you can see all that bacon sliding down the hill, and bottom right, of course, is the NBL close-up, just so you guys know what you're looking at. So, did you notice the amount of sulfur around the volcano area? Yeah, I did notice there was a little bit more than usual, so pretty interesting to see. Kind of makes me wonder, though, you know, what if the chemical composition has changed again, or it's gone through different material, or what have you. It's interesting to see. I threw it back to this one because this is kind of showing, even though the thing is so bright, you can you can see there's a lot more lava just pouring out of there right now, and some of that overflow is really, really neat to see. So I figured I'd throw it back on here for you guys, unless you want to see one of the other cameras, which is all right. Let's see, what else did I miss in questions here? Did you, okay, the sulfur, okay. Has anyone else noticed Dr. Fox goes, or Dr. Fox logo at the bottom side, what? Bottom right side, an outline with a piece of what? A bikini. The Backless. Alrighty, if you say so. I never realized that. Okay, and here I thought it was just a fox. Too much fun. Okay. Anyway, so I don't know if Piggy's still in here, or did Piggy fall asleep on us, and she might be just, you know, sitting back relaxing. But it's time for Piggy to go to work. She did mention that she got new straps for the drone, so we do have to fly her in and get things happening. I did say I was going to what? You'll never look the same at it the same way again. No, I won't. Thank you. Oh, too much fun. Piggy went bye-bye. Oh, darn. Oh, well, I guess I can't give her job. Anyway, I did say I was going to bring up the seismic chart. Something, though, I was going to mention, and I was curious about it, and I will try to set this up shortly here to see if we can view something. But you see those very sharp lines that were coming up during the downtime. And I was wondering about those, you know, is that maybe something that's wrong with the machinery? But I can assure you it's not. So that was actually some kind of a seismic disturbance that happened during that time. And I am going to get to that in a few seconds here. I'm going to see if I can get that on the screen properly for you, and kind of try to show you that it happened not just in that one spot. Okay, so we'll see what we can do here, and move that tab to a new window, and move that window to a smaller window, and move that window over there, Make it a little bit bigger again, and then we will, don't click on it, it'll disappear. There we go. Okay, so yeah, this will work. All right, and I just got to do a capture on the screen, and then I will show you guys what I'm referring to as we scroll through the other charts, and I think it's pretty interesting to see. I thought RLC suggested that those spikes were from an earthquake further away, and yes, that's what I want to show you. Okay, also there was a 3.3 in the east under the ice caps, okay, covering them. Yeah, we know about that one, Ed, thank you. It's covered in ice basically around the same time yesterday, okay. Hi Doc, it's cooking. Okay, tonight, Doc. Ziggy paid his lava bill. Yeah, he sure did. I think he overpaid him again, or maybe they're finally crediting him for what he paid earlier and they didn't produce. So anyway, I'm gonna go set this up, so give me a second or two, and we'll kind of show you that there is reason to believe that it's not just because of where it was. We'll do it over top of this. Okay, add source, capture, and we will do a screen capture, hopefully. Yeah, that'll work. And we'll be able to show you guys what I'm referring to here. So okay, I have to be able to turn a few other things off on that. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, so we've got it so it'll move. Okay, that's what I wanted to do, and we will push, or actually I'll switch it. So so this will bring up the current seismic chart, okay, and of course what I was referring to, and I need to get my whiteboard back on top, is these lines. Whoa, whiteboard. Oh, I guess maybe that whiteboard needs to be deleted and we need to add a new one. It doesn't like this. We'll do this though. Okay, right click, left click, there we go. Pick a nice color, make it nice and thick. Okay, we'll use kind of an orangey color. Anyway, so you can see that right there, this uptick or spike. So if I go over to the other side now and I start scrolling through other charts, and you see that on just every last one of them, okay, as we go through, and it doesn't matter the location, and that spike is in pretty much all the graphs. So it's pretty awesome to see that. So these are the different areas, of course, and the sensors Rob talked about yesterday. Those are the different locations, and of course you can see that that spike is still holding true pretty much everywhere we look in every chart. So and there's the Grindavik one. And you can also see the way the eruption is in that as well. So pretty cool in that area, right? So kind of awesome to see that. And again, the more I go, they're all the same. So you can see it's definitely not the equipment that had any issue. It's definitely what was going on, or reality that was happening, some kind of earthquake or whatever in there. Anyway, I'll take you back to the bacon here so we can see some of that. I just thought that was kind of neat and interesting, and I hope you like being able to scroll through that. That's I figured I'd do that just to show you that there's not just one chart, right? There's a whole bunch of them. So those are from all the different sensors, and uh, yeah, tectonic activity. Well, it's basically they're measuring earthquakes, is what they're doing, and it is nice. So nice. Okay, cool. Thanks, James. Yeah, it is, and it's nice to be able to scroll through like that. And I really did enjoy doing that because it gives you a better sense of what's going on in the other areas, and that we do have a consistency with all of these places. All of them are basically connected, and if you get shaking on one side of Iceland, you're going to get reactions throughout Iceland, basically. So pretty awesome, pretty cool. And like I say, I just thought it'd be interesting to throw that in there just so you guys can see the differences, and that particular time period is not an anomaly of some sort that was caused by equipment or interference. It's an actual event. So pretty cool, pretty cool. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to go grab my next break here, guys, and then we'll come back for our last half hour of good stuff, and we'll see how things fare. So in the meantime, I guess, I don't know, I guess we can leave you right here on this one. I think this has got the most lavally view right now. So keep smiling, guys. No throwing lava at each other while I'm gone, please. And I will be back in 5 minutes. Keep smiling. And I'm your host, DrFox2000. Oh, by the way, if you haven't hit the like button, hit that like button, okay? Also, if you're new and you wanted to watch more of these, subscribe. And you'll be happy you did. And you'll be able to see more of the lovely videos or streams that we've got coming up in the future. And make sure you hit that bell notification. That way you know exactly when to show up. And like today as an example, because I started like 20 minutes earlier because I was afraid that Siggy was telling me the truth, but he was pulling my leg again. He said there was a big storm coming in. Maybe a lava storm, but anyway, I'll be back. Keep smiling, you guys, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. Thanks. Bye. Okay, I had to turn the microphone back on. Trojan Pony, what do you mean I gotta focus and finish cooking dinner? What's your husband getting? Bacon? Um, Fed up with me and ordering Domino's? Okay. Trojan Pony, have a good night and enjoy yourself, and hopefully have an excellent dinner. And it's pretty cool. So that cam is awesome. Yeah, it is. We are seeing a lot of material. I'm liking this over here. This little lava fall that we've got right there. That is pretty cool. And then you can see it splooshing up here. That's a technical term, splooshing. Um, and I'm sure Rob's going to come up with something for it. Oh, maybe he'll throw a dictionary at me. Oh, we'll see. Oh, fun, fun. Oh, hey, who's having pizza? And you didn't even offer me a slice. Okay, Zachary. Ah, there you go. Handing it out. Sploosh, yes, Kim. Sploosh. I guess it's got to be an official word somewhere. I gotta go get my no, Oxford. I got an Oxford and a Webster, so I gotta go take a look and see what they say. Oh, spare one spare dictionary just in case I have to throw the other one again. Ah, fun. Okay. Yes. Thanks, Cheryl. It is an awesome, awesome view. And you know, for what it is it's really interesting to see that Equipment Hill is basically, you know, you see that line there, and then it was actually, it's already over lavaed and down here. So there's a lot of material already overflowed, or still in the process of overflowing, and making it higher and higher. So the original hill is pretty much going to be toast, you know, by the end of next eruption maybe, or something, that type of time frame. So pretty interesting to see. Anyway, I just popped back on here. I am your host, DrFox2000. We are on the last half hour of our 2-hour stream today, and really appreciate each and every one of you for coming in here. So we're going to keep going, and we still have a half an hour of lava watching and me throwing some interesting stuff in. So hopefully you guys can hang on. I see there's a few of you popping out. Me go sleepy time. Good night, peeps, says Diploclus. It's hard to say that name. But thanks there, the Dilopicala. Okay, octopus. Okay. Diploctopus. Okay. I'll get it. I'll get it. It's one of those things. Ooh, that's a lot of lava flowing over the side. I'm just kind of mesmerized with the amount of activity that we are actually able to visualize today compared to what we've had in the last while, right? So this is really, really awesome to see. Nancy Buchanan, welcome back, Dr. Fox. I love seeing the lava tray or lava falls and the spatter coming over the side of the main crater. Yes. It definitely is very interesting, Nancy. I do enjoy watching that as well. It's amazing how the lava, though, like when it is flowing, to me, it's like a slow motion water coming down, but a lot thicker, right? Almost like molasses flowing down the hill. I don't know if you've ever seen a barrel of molasses opened up. It's kind of neat and interesting. Robin Hugenbosch. I hope I said that right. Hi from Australia. Welcome to the Down Under person. Glad to have you on board, Robin. And more than welcome to be here. Also, we got Victoria Neeson also in the house. And Rick the engineer, one pizza on me. Why, thank you there, Rick engineer, with that $20 super chat. That is awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate that quite a bit. And you guys are really, really great with these super chats tonight. Makes me feel good. Although you know you don't need to, right? And I keep telling people that, and it is true. You don't need to, but I do appreciate the support. And I actually found out Iceland is not a cheap place to go, so took a little extra ding there that I wasn't expecting, but we're good with everything else that's happening. So again, for those who have joined us and don't know, I am planning to go. I'm not planning, as I am going to Iceland. I will be there on the 17th of August, and at 6:55 a.m. I believe is the official time, and that is really, really good. So I'll be there in time for breakfast in Iceland, and they'll probably feed me on the airplane though, from what I heard. Oh, sorry. No, looking here. 6:10 a.m. is the actual time that it's supposed to arrive on the 17th. So it's going to be interesting to see how I get things set up, but I'll talk about that in the future streams here, and what my plans are to do streaming from there during that time. And of course that's going to be a little bit more tricky than doing a stream where I have 3 monitors, a big computer, and everything else I need here, right, to be able to bring things together. So the streams there may not show any of the other material from the other streams that are being sent out. I may just stick to what I can produce on site, and throw in some very interesting material that, you know, if I can get some of my drone footage on there and replay that during the stream a little bit, and that will be very, very fresh drone footage, basically from that day. You know, like if you're flying for an hour, well, it won't be an hour, it'll probably be less than that flight time, but set out to do that first, fly for a little while, and then save that footage, get it kind of ready for the stream, and then get the stream going and go from there. So it's going to be interesting. I still have to work out the complete logistics of on the ground, but as far as getting there and everything, that is in progress. So, or is basically set up. So I am practicing sleep my safely safety graze. Safety graze. Okay. Okay. However, I don't believe that the volcano is a safe place for Iceland sheep to graze. I don't think that's a safe place either. They end up walking out onto those lava fields. They could be lamb chops real quick. Well done. Kim Rowdenbush shows up. Whoa. Hey, I didn't see you sneak in there before there, Kim. I'm glad to have you on board. And was it today that you were getting all the high brass in there, or was that tomorrow? Anyway, glad to have you on board. I see a few others here I haven't seen before, so I'm going to say hi to them. Like we got Super 72, welcome. Also, Dennis Ray is in here. Good to see you. David Ross, I didn't say hi to you there, so hello, glad to have you. He finally noticed me. Kim Rowdenbush, yes, I finally noticed you. Gonna be walking a lot, at least 90 minutes to view the volcano. Yeah, that's not a problem, Truth. I have a plan in place to work on getting myself in a little bit more of a shape to do this as well. So You know, it's all interesting to line all this stuff up and get it ready and get it going. So not the easiest thing in the world, but it will be a lot of fun. And I'm a pretty tough guy, so we'll make things happen. Miguel, okay, something. Okay, respectfully, remaining Hawaiians have relocated to another kingdom of their own and have what they need for short-term living and have to generate their own wealth. Okay, interesting. Kim, President Biden, and was at, okay, that was today. Okay, Kim, thanks for the update. We had Secret Service all over the place. Okay, were they talking into their sleeves? I see them doing that all the time. It's like they're talking into their sleeves. I don't know why. Anyway, Brian Crown. I was thinking about the terminology pitter patter on whether it's spits, splatters, or spatters or splatter. Can we just say spray or splay, splave? Oh man, we're gonna have to invent a new word, baby. We'll see. Maria, you popped in. Sorry for coming in late. Well, Maria, you're late, but at least you get to see a little bit of what's going on. And right now, it looks like we almost have some kind of vapor or lava-nados happening right out front. And I'm not really sure what the heck is going on right up in here. If you're looking up there, it's something swirling around. And then, of course, I like watching the lava fall. That's right here. So a lot of lava moving along, and it is very, very awesome. And I'm glad to see that. So super duty stuff tonight. And let me get that arrow off there. And I wanted to pop around the cameras a little bit more just to see what the other views are looking like. And oh, here you can see more of the lava-nados. And there you're seeing the one that was just here. Oh, it's moved. But yeah, that's pretty interesting to see those little twisters going off, and pretty awesome. I like it. Okay, so we've seen that one, and we did that one before. We'll go back to this one. Oh, that one's stuck, and oh, that was the picture. Okay, and this one is this is the visor cam. So we're looking at it close up, and you can see it. And this is basically looking from a southerly angle, looking northward. So pretty awesome. Baconado. Yeah, that's it, Pavel. Baconado is about right. Highlander also in the channel. Good to have you on board here. Let's see. Did I miss anyone? I'm just trying to keep. Okay, Dennis Ray. I got you earlier there. Just going up. Oh, Steve, is it Simmons? Welcome. I hit the like button. Did I do good? Yes, Steve, you did good. Thank you. As long as it's the one that's showing the upward like, not the downward like. Pretty good. Thanks anyway for popping in. Rusty Bolts also popped in. Looks like a wall collapsing. I haven't seen anything collapsing. A lot of it built up. If we look in this angle here, I do see a little bit of a chunk out of there, and maybe that's what you might have been referring to. I don't know if that was what it was. So I'm going to try to go back to the other view and see if we can see anything. I don't think we can see too much from here. Yeah, maybe we did have a little piece somewhere around here pop in. So I'm gonna have to maybe stay on this one here and just see what happens for a few minutes. I'll try to keep up with the chat here. Lots of different names today. Okay. Let's see. Kim, you said the what? Kim said the F word. Uh-oh. Where's Kim? Outgassing. Oh, no, not that. That's not the kind of words or language we're using in here. Kim, I am not going to put up with your flatulence. Please, control your, control what you type. Oh, I had to do that. Anyway, I'm just in a kind of a giddy mood. I want to have a little bit of fun. So that's the way we want to make this a happy time when we're looking at this thing. And I'm really enjoying watching this thing pouring down the hills here. So very cool. The hole on the side is filling up. The exit port is what you're thinking, Truth. And it does look like that. It's like when it stops, it builds up a little bit. Okay, 420 is the one who said it. Oh, 420 is. Oh, okay. 420. Don't say the bad word. Permission. TP spank. No. We don't do any of that. Railway. We're going to leave that comment out because you guys got to remember this is in fact a family channel, okay, and we do have younger people watching, so let's try to keep it as clean as possible. I like joking around, but we need to have the etiquette, right? A little bit of etiquette. So we'll try to bite our tongues with some of them. Anyway, red beans and rice with bacon. Okay, yeah, that's an acceptable comment. Yep, keep it real. Thanks, Brent. And we want to watch what's going on. So I do like seeing what we're seeing tonight. It is really, really a good show so far as the performance from the Volcano. And, in all of the views. I'm still stuck. That one is stuck. I gotta fix that. Not this one. It's the other one. I'll go fix that. We'll see if we can give it a kick or something and put it back to where it belongs. Yeah, there. I think I got it fixed. It was stuck. Somehow, somewhere, it got stuck. But it is working now, so we love it. Do you have any clue what is causing the lavanados? Well, we have a lot of things that are causing the lavanados. The temperature, the velocity of the lava flow, that kind of stuff, and the material that is flowing at the time. There's a whole bunch of different things, 420. You're welcome, Dr. Fox, working hard to make this good for you. Well, we try to make the stream as pleasant as we can and to make it enjoyable, and I really, really do love watching this stuff. To me, it's just awesome, and it's a passion. It really is. Hot air rising in a spiral. It's similar to any tornado that's out there where you've got different forces working on that. So if you got superheated air twirling around real quick, and then all of a sudden you're getting some material gets sucked up and it snaps apart because of the spinning around, and that it really creates some interesting spark patterns, if you will. So I just really don't know the complete 100% chemistry behind how those lavanados actually form, but it's basically a tornado is what it is, and it's sucking up some of that lava, and we are getting some spots that are popping. So someone threw a Red Bull in the volcano. when did they do that, Mike? Oh man, I don't think they'd be doing it while it's erupting like this, so that thing's pretty hot. Robert says, I like dust, yeah, like a dust devil, only lava. And more or less that's the same thing. Essentially, it's pretty good. Dr. Fox, educate. Oh, very well. Sorry, Kim, that made me laugh. All right, you done it. You made me laugh. Okay. See, now, Kim, that's acceptable because majority of the younger populace are not capable of reading that. Oh, we'll leave it at that. Anyway, we are coming up on basically the last 10 minutes of the stream, and I'm going to start taking a look at some of the stuff that I really want to have another quick look at the chart, and if I can get it back on the right spot here. Yeah, we can do that. I'll do a refresh on it. That'll get all of them in there. And yeah, it's coming basically onto Icelandic midnight. Or no, hang on, a little past midnight, I guess. And we're about an hour behind or something in our updates there. So, but I will throw that on just for a second because we did have the next update. And as you can see right here, it's right at the line now, and it is still quite interesting to see that everything is up. Okay, so as long as it stays up there, we're going to continue to see eruptions. The fact that this is down just a little bit on the top here already from where it peaked, we may be heading back down into another sleep period, same as what happens here, right? It cuts off pretty sharp, pretty fast. So this could shut down fairly quickly, you know, as it has before on these other ones. And it doesn't take long. It's just boom, down to the basement it goes. So pretty cool. And a couple of the other ones, which one I wanted to see, the Grindavik one. If we flow through here, oh, no, not that one. See if there's anything over in the Grindavik. I think it's close. We're close. There it is. Okay, so, and here we still see it peaking up. So very interesting, and I'm surprised that we're getting the lower frequency stuff a few days back. That's actually up higher in amplitude than the higher frequencies, and that's a little odd. Interesting to see though. So anyway, we won't stay on there. We want to see some lava, so I'm going to put it back on this screen. We can see our 4 shots right now. Arizona Snowman says, be right back. Okay, Rusty Boats, welcome back, Dr. Fox. I'm glad to be back. I didn't know I left. Oh, okay, maybe your Rusty Bolts might want to check see if you're live or not. You might be lagging a little bit. Alex France, hey Dr. Fox, a bit late for the show, sorry. What's your email? My email is drfox@shaw.ca. So DrFox at shaw.ca. Shaw spelled SHAW and CA spelled .ca. Hope that's good. I don't feel like typing. Should Grindavik be worried? I don't know if they want to be worried. This thing is pretty contained in that sense. From what we see, Maria, I think it's going to stick around for the most part. in the valleys here, and not really be of a concern there. But then again, time is what we need to. Yeah, what was that? I seen that too. The thing that shot straight up. I thought it was just me, Maui me. You seen that too? Okay. Let me see if we can figure that out. That was up on the top right-hand camera, right? That's where you seen that, Maui me. Accident. Resident of Grindavik have little or no worries. Source cousin who lives there. Okay, thanks, Thomas. Oh, that was a drone, not a UFO. Okay, it's one of Siggy's remote control drones that he's flying from. He's flying it from Texas. He lands it back at his place at nighttime over there in Iceland, and then it flies back over in the mornings after it's recharged and zooms around for a while. So yeah, always neat to see those things. Anyway, we are pretty much at the end of the stream for today, guys, and it has been some awesome visuals, and really super to be able to see what is going on. And we've had some fairly decent skies, and you know, the clarity of tonight is a lot better than what we've had in the past couple of weeks, really. And I'm very happy to be able to see all this good lava flowing down into Fagradalsfjall, and hopefully we'll continue to see this in tomorrow night's stream. So we're going to keep it apprised of what's going on tomorrow during the day. I do have a heavy work day, so we'll see though what we can do to capture some things tonight if there's some really weird things going on, like the UFOs come back in numbers or something, and then we will consider getting Siggy to get us a ride on one or something. I want to go to space too. I don't just want, what's his name, what was that guy that just shot himself up there on his rocket? Benzo, or what is it, Ben? Anyway, the rich guy. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Went to space in his own little spaceship. But then again, so did the other guys. The Virgin Galactic guy. Branson and, Bezo. That's it. Bezo. That's the one I wanted to say. So, Harold, yes, thank you. Another good one, and I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Bezos is the man who went up, and before that we had our Virgin Galactic guy go up. So he beat the other guy out, Richard Branson. So definitely did a wonderful job. I'm glad both of them got to go though, and that puts us in a very interesting place that, you know, we're going to see more and more people going up as tourists and things like this, and that's a whole new era in human history that's being created right now, and it's going to be very awesome to see what happens within the next 10-20 years as this stuff progresses. So our space age has begun, and here we are looking at volcanoes back, from the prehistoric times. I gotta love it. Rockets on one side and volcanoes on the other. Sent you an email of a few of a few minutes ago. Hope you got it. Yeah, if you sent, I see an email did come in. But no, that wasn't the one that we needed. I'll see if another one came in. No, that one just says that I'm live. Okay. Don't see any new ones. I hope you had the address correct there. So if you sent it, I should have been seeing it already. But anyway, I am going to wrap up the stream for tonight. I just got to find where my chat went. There it is. And I am going to It didn't send, sorry. Okay, all right, Alex, no worries. Um, okay, there's lots of people throwing stuff in here, and the chat is moving pretty good, so it's hard to get everybody in here. I just backtracked and showed or slowed down the feed to see what those colored lights were that shot up, and you could see the outlines of drones. Yes, and that was mentioned. Thank you, Water Girl 2, and yeah, that's kind of what we thought. Another awesome stream. Great work. Good night, everyone. Thendis Nye, thank you for being here. You're an awesome guy, and hopefully you'll make it for tomorrow's stream. I was supposed to turn that off before I sneezed. Sorry, guys. Anyway, before everybody piles out, let's see if we can get that over 400 likes. So we are at 391 likes. I wouldn't mind seeing a few extra ones. If we can push that, if you haven't hit that like button yet and you really did enjoy tonight's stream, by all means, give it a quick shot before you take off. Also want to mention that Talk Air Iceland, and I will drop his link as soon as I get to it. You guys, if you haven't gone to Talk's new channel, and the reason it's new again is because of it being taken down by YouTube, whatever, they completely removed it. So if you were a subscriber to Talk Air Iceland before, and you probably, if you didn't renew to the new channel, you probably aren't anymore on the one that is now back up and running. So here's the new channel link. Please consider going over there and subscribing. And right now Talk is back at 305 subscribers. So hopefully we can get him back up. We did help him to get back up to the 1,000 mark on the first go around, and I'm hoping that we can make that happen again. So you know, at least if some of you enjoy what's going on over there, give it a shot, right? So anyway, I see the likes are really going up, and it is time for me to shut down things. So repeat, the email is DrFox, just like Dr. Fox, and then it's at, and the last word is Shaw, like Sierra Hotel Alpha Whiskey .ca. So SHAW.ca. Okay, hopefully that'll work. And all right, Brian Crown, thanks Dr. Fox for the smiles, laughs, and lavacine science. You are welcome, Brian, and hope you guys do well. And yeah, that doesn't come through, Stephen, because of the well, I don't want to type it out, but that's correct, Stephen. I don't want to post it too many times, because if we don't delete it out of here, the what do they call it? The spiders, the spam spiders. They go through the stream chats, and they pick out email addresses. Okay, and then all of a sudden you get gazillions of emails from a gazillion different places that want to sell you all kinds of things, like, you know, lava makers and boilers and all, you name it, and they think that you're interested in that. Okay, it's not cool. No, not cool. I will pop over at once. Yeah, it's not cool. It's very hot. Everything is very hot when we look at this. So Kananaska's country pops in at the tail end. We're shutting her down. So yeah, you are so right, and thank you, 420. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop babbling here, and I do need to get at my other stuff. So have yourselves a wonderful night. Thanks everyone for being here. A super big thanks to all the super chatters. Thank you very much, and I will put a lot of that money towards that trip, and it's going to be pretty good that way. I do still have to get certain things like a decent microphone for taking along. I do have here in the studio or in my office here, I have the Yeti Blue, but Yeti Blue weighs about 4 or 5 pounds, and if a guy's got to haul that, 7, 8, 9 kilometers, no, it's too much. So I got to figure something out that is a little bit more compact, a little lighter in weight. So anyway, you guys, I got to get going. You take care. Thank you everyone for being here tonight, and we hope that the thing cooperates and does the same thing tomorrow for us, so we can have another wonderful stream. On that friendly note, please, everyone, tell your loved ones you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000. We'll see you all tomorrow. Good night.